It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go here on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. First down, and they stick with Gibbs.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. A run here with Gibbs. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. They'll give it to Garendo. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up fourth down. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt to punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Here's Ritter to throw on the first play. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. They'll come up here 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Ritter.
I hate this.
Swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he's going to be
throw it to the outside shoulder now.
He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
On the handoff, it's Garenda. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. One more time, it's Garenda.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Here's a run.
Wow.
A second effort, and he is in.
I know this really got tackled in the back.
Touchdown, Mounties. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Passes kick is good. And the Mounties will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Out of his end zone comes Devin Tompkins. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. On 1st down, it's Ritter. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Seahawks will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. From the gun, Jackson.
That's a pick six, bro.
Going to be incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Jackson now on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's down the field and intercepted. But quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure
defensively
that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just...
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Seahawks. On for the extra point is Boswell.
Mississippi to Philly, I cover the chat now.
He's got it. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Yeah, put it over there.
On first and 10, Jackson. This one complete to Oliver. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20.
I never seen nobody get bullshit like that.
He's in. Isaac Guerrero.
Damn.
Touchdown, Mounties. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Out of his end zone comes Devin Tompkins. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 43-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. out of the gun. It's Ritter. He fires downfield for Pitts. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Seattle. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A first down throw for Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over. This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Back to throw, Jackson. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive.
He changed his quarterback release to the same one I told him to change mine to. That's crazy.
Mike, they have a sense where they can see the
that
ball,
nigga there, bro. That shit
feel
crazy.
the sideline, and that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
So after one, it's the Seahawks with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday
And then changing his throwing release to the same one I told him to change mine to.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete. And he will score. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Seahawks. Pitts is the man in motion. From the gun, it's Ritter. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5.
Yeah, A-Chain, not going to be digging it there, man.
25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Jackson now.
He would have had a dot. My dude went on a blitz. I don't know why.
He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
That's good. For a Buenos Aires first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. Jackson.
Good pass.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Melty. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ritter. Going up top. That's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field.
Wow, he ran him off the route. That's crazy.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, Melty. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Ritter. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score.
Bro, the fact that fucking he got DK too much
Seattle.
into the room, bro.
On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Seahawks are going to extend their lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They send Godwin in motion. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here comes Garenda. And he gets this up close to the 40. Tackle there by Michael Hall. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
Bruh, they didn't hate these bum ass niggas.
First down.
That nigga was bouncing off everybody.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Off the play fake. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Seahawks scoop it up. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
Now he'll run.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They face 2nd down and 7. Ritter.
That was a dot.
As he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now Ritter.
Nigga,
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try to throw for it with Ritter. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he's going to set up
niggas don't want to fucking block.
field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not
Oh,
often,
damn, you
Mike,
let the
that
nigga off the
everything
block.
breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson.
Come on, bro. No way you keep getting beat.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one.
You don't run that formation.
And set up second and goal.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and so
Nigga run my fucking plays, bro. They gotta tell you, niggas are not good. They run my plays. That
His
was my
second
fucking play.
touchdown of the afternoon. Pass now for the extra point.
Right, stay out of my playbook, bro.
His kick is good. And the Mounties are back within one score. It is an 8-point game. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first and 10.
What the hell they always fucking...
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's 17 yards, and that's a first down. Throwing now. Ritter on first down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be second down.
throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
I hope you're doing what I think you're
Pitts
doing.
is the man in motion. From the gun on third down, here's in trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
They'll motion over Metcalf. They're going on fourth down. Ritter.
Oh my fucking God.
Not gonna work. Incomplete. And they turn it over.
Good job, Madden.
I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
On 1st and 10, Jackson.
Pick.
And that one knocked away.
You're a
It's
linebacker.
incomplete.
You're a wide
The biggest
DB.
issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. From the gun,
I
Jackson.
seen it too. Another one. Another move
In the end zone, he's
outside.
in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Mounties. And although it's just the second quarter of this one, they'll chase the points now, trying to get things tied up.
For a 2-point conversion.
Jackson up top again.
Wow.
That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him. And we are tied.
Keep pass.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On 1st down, it's Ritter. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Pitts is the man in motion. Now Ritter on 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Allen in motion. On 2nd down, it's Ritter.
Oh,
That's
he's
gonna
got
wind
out
up
of bounds. He's
incomplete.
6'5".
Not
What
much
a
time remaining.
touchdown.
Time for one more snap here in this first half. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Allen in motion. Fourth down, here's Ritter. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Bro, just took twin gun, nigga. That's a fact.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators.
I thought they wanted to let me switch
how to
them.
stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Pitts is the man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. That's taken in by Achane. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Boswell now.
Welcome to the stream.
Back
Hey,
out
the
to
fact
kick
that this
this one
nigga really
off.
scored, bro. You can tell this game is gonna be fluke.
This
And
kick
you
is
got Jimmy
fielded
G
in the
coming
end
wide out.
zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, like sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
1st down throw there is incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver.
Oh my God.
It's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Taking off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Jackson out of the pistol. This one complete to Oliver.
Why the hell is he just
He's
standing
got
there?
another one.
I keep letting him score with the bullshit, bro. You in a flat for a
That
fucking
is
reason.
his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
There be niggas in the flats. Why are you in the flats for no
Is
reason, bro?
good. And the Mounties will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Just weird, but like every time I score, we gotta score.
They'll throw on first down with Ritter. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Allen in motion. They go play action with Ritter. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And he will score again. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Seahawks will go up by 7.
That boy 6'5" out there with the burners.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jackson throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And 3rd down.
So what?
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Just couldn't seem to get
anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Oh.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day long.
They'll motion over Metcalf. From the gun, it's Ritter. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to get here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Now Ritter. Now a screen set up for Achane. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Pitts is the man in motion. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Fuck your mama and the children. The plug keep throwing that turkey broccoli. That's a good one. But my grandma still gotta kill him.
A first down throw for Jackson. Open man downfield. That's Godwin. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Now Jackson on 4th down. He's got it.
I thought I knew he
He's
was
going to
getting
be
this quicker.
dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Again, it's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. to the air one more time with Jackson.
Oh my God. That's that bullshit in this game. That is getting this shit is crazy, bro.
Extra point try by Bass.
Let me find out Gibbs is a fucking wide out just marching on niggas. That's crazy, bro.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. He'll find an open man. It's Allen.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
On first down, it's Ritter. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Seattle. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now Gibbs. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. And that will be a first down. Here's a handoff to Gibbs.
Wow, I guess Gibbs didn't go through the hole.
At about the 35-yard line. On first and 10, here's Gibbs.
Yeah, he got 99 break tackles or something.
So I know it's 7. It'll be second down.
First tackle and shit.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On second down, a run with Garendo. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's a third down and 4. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Third and short, Jackson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Tight end going in motion here. From the gun, Jackson. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20. On the Seahawks 23.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He's got it at about
He
the
still
8.
catch that is crazy.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Important moment here. 3rd down and 4. They'll drop to throw.
This nigga still moving. He didn't stop.
Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown Mounties. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And the defense has it.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Throwing is Ritter. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Back to throw. Ritter. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. That's taken in by Achane. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a designed run. And good hard running will get him down close to a first down. Might be a yard short.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Ritter. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will get into the end zone, extending the lead from 9 to 11. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And this will be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Second down. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just
had a
not a
whole
lot of
tight
teams
he
in the
panicked.
NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Over the middle, that's Godwin. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, it's Ritter. This pass caught. Right side, it's Allen. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. Ritter. Inside the 10, it is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So Ritter will bring them to the line for this 2-point attempt. Now this looks like a design run. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Now it's Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Jackson up top again. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Allen in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Ritter. And not wanting to take on any contact, he's going to slide to a stop. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.
Shout out my good man. Repeat with
Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to come in there and get it. I'm about to come get it.